And welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We're about to venture off into the first segment for the morning. Let the fun begin. Hey, I'll tell you what, Rotary Club of Belize, Kruffy Air fundraiser. Everybody know when it comes to them, things they happen. Now, in with us, we've got Mrs. Julie Ellis Bradley. She's the president of the Rotary Club of Belize and Jankunu Productionz. Is that so? I get it correct? Just Jankunu Productionz. Ooh. And we've got as well Yvette Burks, Rotary Club of Belize as well. But you guys are so good. I know you could morph into Miss Sandra. You might just be Miss Sandra.
I am afraid I can't do what they do. You have to see what they did last night to be able to understand this.
April 4th to the 6th, definitely at the Bliss. So it got started last night, and these folks will be telling us all about it. Kruffy Air fundraiser, what's that?
Oh, Julie, the last time you were here, we got the tidbits about Belize Rewind and a preview of coming attractions, Kruffy Air, and now the time is here.
Yes, so Kruffy Air has started to soar to foreign heights. And last night was the opening of the show at the Bliss. The turnout was awesome.
Cool.
And I think people are still laughing this morning.
Well, I can hear from your voice that definitely it was
good.
Very fun night. But tell me about, you've written. This is the second production that you're putting out under Jankunu Productionz.
Yes.
And we've seen where you're really trying to incorporate so much of Belizean culture and all the little nuances that we know, love, and hate sometimes.
Yes.
Tell me about putting it together in this particular play.
This play was very fun because it called on us to pull on all the different things that we are so familiar with. And like you said, the good things, the bad things, and the things that are just downright funny. And I think that is why it resonated so much with the audience, because they could recognize, they could see a neighbor, they could see themselves, they could see their
something
family,
they've seen on a flight.
Something they've seen on a flight. And I think that, and Yvette can share, because she went to the show last night. And it is just something, one of the things we want to symbolize, most all the plays are good, clean fun. And it's things that will make you proud to be Belizean, And so I think we achieved that last night with Kruffy Air.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
It was non-stop chuckles across the board. It was very nice. And what the beauty of it is that unlike so many of the plays, I had never been to one of the rehearsals. And so for me, last night, I worked the ticket booth and then got to see the play, and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
My entire family who attended all laughed pretty much all the way through.
Wow.
Kruffy can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on who you talk to or when they call you a Kruffy, right?
So how would they call you a Kruffy?
And who call you a Kruffy?
Right.
So who's the Kruffy in this particular play? Is it the staff? Is it the people on the plane?
Well,
what definition of Kruffy we're using here?
Well, without giving it away too much, this is Kruffy Air, where Kruffy, everybody on board has some Kruffy in them.
All right. The true Belizean.
Yes. So it's one of the things that I think people will appreciate is the different things that goes into planning a trip to the States.
Oh gosh, yes.
We know about that, where you have to, what you have to get, and
I was just gonna say the frozen meat pie, the Dutch cheese ball.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Mary Sharp.
Yes, the rum.
Thank you. Can't forget the Mary Sharp. And so one of the things people will, I think, is refreshing too. It's not just talking. We have some really, really brilliant acting and singing.
Yes.
And I think even the songs were hilarious. Some people, it's the songs that really did it for them. And people were already, because I was in the technical booth, and so I was able to hear the audience and hear the comments, and even some of the parts of the play, people were like, before it even happened, they're like, I would do that, I would do that. And I'm like, wait for it. And exactly it happened. So I said, you know what, we're spot on.
Yeah.
So tell us about your cast, because you've got a well-rounded cast. Just tell us about these folks.
We have Rojani Perriott, Tremet Perriott. Now, many people know Rojani and Tremet, that they're wonderful singers, but they are awesome actors as well. We have Muafrika Haynes. very versatile. People would have seen him last year in River Bottom as Capo. And we have, I don't want to forget anybody, we have Khalifa McKay, who has been on stage for years, and she has always she just keeps improving every year. We have the spouse of a Rotarian, Melissa Shaguri, and she is playing a character which people, you know, those characters that people like to hate. And so we see the interaction there, and we have Miss Kristen Fuentes, who is one of our budding actresses, and she did an excellent job. We have Mr. Delbert McKay. You see him there as the Rasta man, and it's just, yes, right? You don't really know right there from seeing, right?
Yeah, that's him.
And of course we have Sandra, and Sandra is on stage this year, which is good, because for Belize Rewind, much of it we are backstage,
behind the scenes,
and Sandra is on stage. I think that people will really love that. They've seen Sandra for maybe over 15 years on the Rotary stage, and she's
if
on
I
stage.
may be so bold, she's talking all about why the play is wonderful fun and why you're going to have a belly full of laughs. But I'm here this morning to tell you why you want to go have that belly full of laughs. Because the beauty of this is not that you're out just having a good time and that it's good, clean family fun. But by doing so, you are supporting the Rotary Club of Belize's projects. And the reason I got out of bed early to join you is because, of course, I feel passionately about those projects, and especially our flagship project, Gift of Life Belize. Of course. Because it could have been that one of our little mummies with their babies was on Kruffy Air too, on their way to the States to get an open heart surgery for her child. And that takes a whole lot of resource, logistics resource, and of course, good hard cash to be able to serve these children year after year.
I'm glad you brought that up because, you know, Yvette, we are well accustomed to Rotary partnering for the production of a play. In fact, usually take on the production. This time you had the option of Jankunu Productionz right here in Belize. What does this collaboration mean for both entities?
Well, we would hope that it will help to encourage the development of the arts. Because quite frankly, we are so lacking in having good, clean family entertainment in our country. And it's why, thankfully, the plays have become a very good fundraiser for the Rotary Club of Belize for many years now, because so many people look forward to it. My entire family, many of my friends will ask, when is the next production? Because it is something good, wonderful, fun to do. And hopefully, I applaud Julianne and Sandra for taking on the challenge of doing Jankunu Productionz. And I sincerely wish them success. In fact, I am out in Cayo these days, and I attended the production of Belize Rewind for the first time in Cayo this past weekend. And it pleased my heart that they're making this gargantuan effort to take these plays around the country. Because when you are out district, you come to appreciate it's not so easy to get here. But by having this available to us, I think it's something that could really enhance our society. It's something for the visiting Belizeans to do, for you know, tourists to do. It's wonderful, and so hopefully it will help to take it into perpetuity.
You know, and I think,
and from I just want to get from Jankunu's standpoint to be able to partner.
Oh, it's one of the things we knew from the very beginning, because of course Sandra has been a part of Rotary, is a Rotarian, and has been on the stage for Rotary for over 15 years. And one of the things we decided from last year, from the get-go, we decided we are going to provide the script this year for the Rotary play. And so all proceeds from this opening weekend, like Yvette says, goes to the Rotary Gift of Life. So it's because we believe strongly in that that project, that effort, and we are eternally grateful for all those scripts that we've gotten over the years. And I'm not saying it will be the last time we use a script from outside of Belize, but I think to see ourselves on stage is something that just makes a difference to a community. It's good to go and laugh about things that are uniquely Belizean. And one of the things, like I said, and Yvette will tell you, good, clean, fun, but it's so much in terms of the quality. We want to keep the quality at a high place. And so we encourage people. It's really good, and we want to make this is something that we do annually. And so we encourage people to come out. And that's just the Gift of Life program is a program that, I mean, it really, really is an awesome program, and we want to see it continue to grow and increase. So we want people to come out tonight and tomorrow night. Again, opening weekend is always the best, and we want people to just keep pouring into the theaters.
And we'll definitely get to pricing, but one of the things that I just wanted to chime in of the work that the Rotary Club have been doing across the country, saving lives. We tend to fall back on not wanting to support what is locally grown, and we fail to realize when you support locally, you're actually supporting yourself.
Yes. Right.
Now, I also wanted to get to scripting, because it's so amazing to see these plays out there, and the fact that Belizeans have got this mindset that we could actually make these things happen. Have you been approached by anybody with that writing skill to say, you know what, I would like to be a part of it?
Not yet. We have been approached by persons who can act, who can sing, and we do have an ongoing, we don't have casting calls regularly. We had one a few months ago, but we have an ongoing recruitment drive for new talent, but it takes a lot of commitment, and it's not business as usual to be a part of Jankunu Productionz. And one of the things that we've been so happy, and I must say we have a fantastic team, because we have learned that it is something you have to be professional about, and so it is rigorous. We do rehearse, and we want to make it something that is viable and worthwhile. And I must say to our cast and crew that they have as well come on board to join in the effort, and they are also performing complimentary for this weekend for the Rotary Gift of Life program. I mean, we have tried to make it into something that is a meaningful earning for them, and so generally they are paid for rehearsals for shows, but this weekend they're all performing at no cost because they want to support the Rotary Gift of Life program.
And I need to jump in here and clarify that Gift of Life is a flagship project, but we do other projects. So the proceeds from this weekend, and hopefully there will be a good return, will help us with all our Rotary projects. We do feeding programs at several schools. We distribute wheelchairs. We help to build house for the needy. We give scholarships. We do all kinds of projects, water projects. So Gift of Life is the flagship project, and it's also the most expensive project. But there are a lot of other worthy projects that the funds will be shared among.
So you get to support Rotary's programs, but you also get to have a great night of entertainment. So Julie, I gotta say, I finally made it to Belize Rewind. You know that.
Yes.
On the Women's Night Out for Women's Month, and I have to tell you, I loved it. And I really loved the interaction that's written into the script. Are we going to see that in Kruffy Air as well?
We will have some interaction, yes.
Oh,
yes, we will. Because we see the audience as a big part of the experience. And so we try to make it so that the audience can come on board. So you can come on board. In fact, when you purchase your tickets, you will notice that your tickets are boarding passes.
Wow.
So you are already eligible to come on the flight. You asked about writing the challenges, and I think speaking firsthand, it's very difficult. I remember Belize Rewind took me almost a year to complete, and Kruffy Air took maybe about 5 to 6 months. I mean, of course, you have other things, and I think we have the talent, but it takes dedication, time, and really, it's really a very big effort to write. And so if there are persons who want to write and think that then we welcome them to, because it helps us. One of our aims is to have at least 4 productions per year. So we'll have a season, and then the next season we will do something else. And so we hope to keep that. We've managed to have the second production in the second quarter, and so we want to keep that going.
Well, you know, you spoiled people by taking, not spoiled, it was well deserved, as Yvette said, that you took Belize Rewind on the road. So,
Yes.
so Kruffy Air will be flying all over Belize too?
We will be touching down in the districts as well.
Good, good.
Yes, we'll be touching down in the districts as well. And the people in the districts are so happy that it's coming to us. And so look out for when it comes to should I say, an airstrip near you?
Yes. And what's the duration for the show?
The show is an hour.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour total. We did have a short intermission last night, but we're thinking maybe we don't need an intermission, and so it might be going from start to finish. But the total show is an hour.
An hour flight.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
I love it.
I want to hear a bit more about this. So tell me one of the characters. You don't have to tell me what they did, but that really just stood out to you, Yvette.
Well, that's hard to choose from, but it would have to be the first class passenger. Because the first class passenger, that was the star of the first class.
That one,
She really reminded me of some people where I know.
What?
Oh my God.
It was funny. It was really cute.
funny.
And how about for you? Well, Julie, it's hard for you to choose one, but who do you think audiences will just say, man?
I think people will love Lady Lala.
Okay. Who's Lady Lala?
That's Rojani.
Okay.
I think, in Belize Rewind, everybody loved Max.
Oh, yes.
Because Max was just the one that was just hard, to just not getting it,
Yeah. But tried very hard.
Yes, but tried very hard. And you always have those kind of characters that you. But yes, in first class, you have Miss Deja Bourgeois, who is that character that people love to hate. And then you have Lady Lala, but every character,
I think people will love
yes,
her.
every character just brings something different, and it's awesome. The flight attendant, of course, is one for the books. And I'm laughing because even though, you work so hard in putting it together, when you actually watch it and see people enjoy it, that's when it really comes alive.
Yeah. So how'd you put the ideas together? Is this all from personal experience and flying in and out of Belize?
Some is from personal experience, and some is from polling people. When you travel, what you do? What is, and you go around to try to make it reflective of the Belizean experience. I remember once I traveled and somebody asked me to bring lychee chicken, and I did not know that there is a thing with the steak sauce. So I put the steak sauce in a little cup. This is the first time. And when I brought it, they said, "Where's the steak sauce?" I said, "It's in the cup." "Oh no, you should drench it on the chicken. Then it soaks in by the time."
You actually took lychee chicken to the States?
Lots of people do that. That happens every day.
And the meat pie places do pre-packaging
Meat pie
for your travel as well.
Happens every day.
And so I had.
And you have to get your fish permits or your lobster permits or your hooks.
I know about the permits and the meat pie, but I've never heard lychee.
Oh, yes.
And Dutch cheese, I know about Dutch cheese.
And sometimes red Fanta, that's a weird one. Because
Oh,
they say the Belize
Fantas,
one
yes.
tastes
The Belize
different.
one tastes totally different. So the Fantas, that's the thing.
I find it, maybe because I don't drink it, but it's so weird that people
want it. People want
What's
it.
the strangest thing you've ever been asked? So lychee is definitely your
The steak
most
sauce
strange.
with lychee
Yeah.
is the strangest for me.
What about you?
I'm not such a good Kruffy, I guess, because the only thing I've ever taken is Dutch cheese. And meat pie. I think I took meat pie for one of my mom's
But
friends.
the thing about Dutch cheese is it makes everything smell like Dutch cheese
Smell like Dutch
afterwards.
cheese. Yes, your entire bag, your clothing.
How about you?
For me, you guys hold on to your chairs, but this thing called kipula.
What's that?
I got you.
You've
Wait, I heard of it.
Kipula is actually
It's a mud, isn't
it's
it?
mud, and
Yes.
it's actually processed. It's baked, and that's what my people wanted.
It's
Kipula.
like only in Belize. You can't get it anywhere else,
You get
or
it only
Only in
in Belize.
Belize.
You get that.
And one of
What do you
my
use it
one of
for?
my
They just
Garifuna
bu-
friends asked me about it when I was coming to Atlanta one time.
They wanted kipula.
But what do you do with it?
They just bite on it.
It's
Honestly,
mud.
it tastes like dirt, but people love it, and especially pregnant women. They like it.
Oh, wow.
And my mom is
All
one
right,
of the
So he
longest
took mud.
one.
Okay, this beats all. He took mud to the States in
next
a real Kruffy.
I did that several times. And there was this one time they actually stopped me because it's white.
But how do you explain this to? I was just gonna say, how do you explain this to immigration?
It's chopped up like fudge. So it's in a little square.
He's trying to get
And
put into
there's a
detention.
I would not.
It's my mom, and she told
No.
me, if this thing no pass, just turn back.
Oh my gosh.
So I took it and
Oh, you're
and they,
brave, dude.
Yes, through North Carolina, and they opened that bag, and the lady's face was like. So I told her, ma'am, this is not what you think.
It's not the white
This
stuff.
is soil. This is soil. It's mud. It's processed. And she asked her supervisor.
The test, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Kruffy take their fast stacking everywhere. She forgot that part in the play.
Loud talking.
No, they're fast stacking. This isn't what you think. It looks like
So
it.
yes, Kruffy Air.
Yeah.
I think your next segment.
I'm getting some ideas.
I know, now you're
Next
really
segment-
thinking about that
Your
now.
next segment could be a Sunday afternoon flight, and you open that your plate with your rice and beans, and it smells throughout the flight.
Okay. All right. So clearly we all have our own experiences. And I
she got it
can
already,
see
yes.
Julie's
She got it
wheels
already.
turning about.
And in the meantime, we want to remind the Belizean
my.
public
Yeah.
across the board, because it's only an hour from Belmopan or Orange Walk, so remember. Or come spend the night. And come out and enjoy Kruffy Air.
Yes.
Please. And remember, as you're laughing, your belly full, that you are also supporting Rotary Club of Belize's projects, because all plays tonight and tomorrow night, all proceeds come to the Rotary Club of Belize to help with Gift of Life Belize. If you're not following us on Facebook, please follow us on Facebook. We do have a page, and the Rotary Club of Belize has a page as well, which will tell you all about all our other projects.
Okay.
All right. Starting at what
Where
time?
can we get tickets and how much?
You can get tickets at Carl H. Menzies and also at the Bliss.
Okay.
Now the prices, you have $50 for first class. And premium economy is 30 and economy is 20. Economy is upstairs.
Fair enough.
That's the one you pay for your carry-on.
Right? Yes. So, and you love it. You're going to get your official boarding pass when you purchase.
I
So
love that.
when they check you at the door, you should be able to board the flight.
And it's a 1 hour flight.
Yes.
Cool.
Even if you're afraid of flying, an hour isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hour is not too bad.
Especially if you're laughing all the way.
Yeah.
So the show starts at 7.
7
All right, and it's always better
At
to
the
be
Bliss.
seated before.
Yes.
And I would like to remind people that the tickets are available all day at the Bliss.
Okay.
And the box office itself will be open from 4:35 right there. Otherwise, you have to walk in and get the ticket. But tickets are available all day at the Bliss.
And it's always safer to get it before because you might show up and it might be sold out.
Yeah.
You don't want that to
I
happen.
can't stand up in a plane.
Exactly. No standings. Is that what they say?
However, you can call 610-2299 and reserve your tickets.
Oh, that's
Okay?
good. Yeah.
So 610-2299 and reserve your ticket. If you absolutely cannot get out and go pick it
Yeah.
up physically, but you really, really want to go and really want to make sure that you have the seat you want, because you know first class seats are always limited on an airplane.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you want to make sure you call ahead and
Reserve
reserve
those
your
tickets.
ticket, and then you can pick them up at the door.
And I challenge every Kruffy, not go there late.
I know, or you might miss your flight.
Yeah, so the flight leaves at 7. That means you got to check in
That's a
and
7
board
o'clock flight.
well before
Yes,
then, right?
absolutely, yes.
Thank you so
you so
much for
much.
coming in and just telling us a little bit about it. You know, we got John to reveal what I think is probably the strangest story we've heard so far. But that's just why we are looking forward to this play, because we want to hear uniquely Belizean experiences and see it played out on stage as well. Remember, you're also supporting Rotary and their programs by doing so. The show continues tonight and tomorrow night. 2 chances to watch it. Don't miss it.
All right.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, it'll be for Grace Flavor with a Beat.